Good morning, boys and girls. Today in English, you are going to be rewriting part of Kensuke's kingdom from a different perspective. And perspective is how somebody views an event. Often we have a different perspective from other people. The way I see French lessons is probably very different from the way you see it. Or sometimes if you are in an argument, perhaps with your siblings, you have a different perspective on what happened. So what I would like you to do is read this passage from page 66 of Kensuke's Kingdom. It will also help you to read a few pages before page 66 and a few pages after, as this will give you a context to the passage. I then want you to rewrite the passage from the perspective of one of the orangutans. At the moment, it is written from the perspective of Michael. This means you'll have to look through the orangutan's eyes and think what the orangutan might be feeling at this point. So Michael has just come onto the island with Stella. You will have to think what the orangutans might be feeling and thinking as they see a human being on their island. They might be frightened, and that will have to come across in your passage through what the orangutans maybe do, how they move. They might be cautious, they might move slowly with trepidation. They might maybe feel territorial, and they might be trying to stand their ground. Think about if the orangutans have ever seen a human being before and how Michael compares to these other human beings. Also, have they ever seen a dog before? And if not, do they have any questions, perhaps about this new creature that they are seeing? So it's really, really important, and it is part of your success criteria, that not only do you see events through the orangutan's eyes, but you use emotive language describing the orangutan's feelings. So his feelings towards Michael and Stella coming onto the island. You are writing it from the perspective of the orangutan, so you must write in first person. So I, me, we, our. You might be talking to other orangutans about what you see. You should explain what the orangutan can see, hear, smell, feel. So as it's maybe traveling through the trees, what can it see that Michael and Stella are doing? Can it hear any dialogue between Michael and Stella? Again, it would be helpful to look through the pages, maybe 65, 66 and 67 of Kensuke's Kingdom to really strengthen your text that you're going to write. It also needs to be in chronological order. So what does Michael do as he comes onto the island, and where does this go forward? I have put a success criteria here for you, and which you can tick off as you go. I would really like to see at least 2 sentences with subordinate clauses. So it could be the boy who was wearing a red t-shirt walked towards me with a strange looking creature by his side. Use a rhetorical question, so really think what the orangutan, the questions it might have at this point in the story. And then use time connectors such as next, then, after, finally, to join up the sequence of events that happens. So these are just a few tips. I would expect quite a lengthy piece of writing, at least half a page, and I will give you feedback on this evening, and you'll do a similar task tomorrow. So good luck, and email me with any questions you may have.